If you've dipped your toes into the e-commerce space, you probably know how easy it is to make a mistake. It's important that you know what some of these mistakes are, and some of them are surprisingly common. I'm Grace from PrintBest, and today I'm going to guide you through some of the common mistakes that many people make when starting their e-commerce business. Make sure you stick around until the end so that you don't miss anything important, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video, as well as share this video with your friends to help them out too. Now, let's get to the first entry on our list: picking the wrong platform. Not everyone can build their own e-commerce platform from scratch. Thankfully, there are a lot of low-cost e-commerce platforms that you can choose from so that you can start selling your products right away. However, it's important that you pick the right platform for your products. There's nothing that's really inherently wrong with any of these platforms, but picking the right one early on will give you a huge advantage in the long run. So here are some of the things that you should look out for when seeking a good platform. Firstly, it should make it easy for you to set up your shop. You shouldn't need to hire some expert to set up your shop for you. It should be secure and easy to navigate through. You don't want your customers to be confused by the platform setup. Being mobile friendly is also a huge plus when it comes to e-commerce platforms, since up to 65% of all e-commerce is done through smartphones. And finally, the platform should be SEO friendly. It should allow you to pick your own website name, customize the text and appearance, and collect customer reviews. Another thing that you should consider before choosing a platform is what kind of product you're actually selling. So for example, people shopping on Etsy would mainly be looking for creative or handmade stuff, while people shopping on Shopify would mainly be looking for more general items. You should know what kind of audiences use which platform and sell your items on those platforms accordingly. Okay, so the next mistake is not presenting your products properly. This is related to the previous point we mentioned. Presenting your brand products a certain way can make or break e-commerce website. Your product should be presented in a way that's instantly appealing to the customer. If you're selling t-shirts, for example, you can't just take a picture with your iPhone of a shirt laid out on a bed and expect that your customers will actually want to buy it. Instead of something like that, your t-shirt should be presented in a clean, appealing manner. For example, if you use PrintBest to design your t-shirt, hoodie, your mug, tank top, or whatever you're selling, and you sell it on your e-commerce platform, we'll make sure that the product is displayed in the cleanest way possible, showing off the exact dimensions of the product with an empty background. This shows your customer exactly what you're going to get, since we fulfill those orders for you. If you're going to do it yourself, you can use professional cameras and photo editing software to help yourself out. But it's beyond just t-shirts and mugs. Most of your products should be presented in this clean manner that shows off nothing but the product. Of course, there are a few cases where you might just want to show off a little bit more, like a lifestyle photo. It really just depends on what kind of an audience you're after. So keep watching, because that's going to be another important point later in this video. So the next mistake is making it hard for your customers to actually buy products. A mistake that so many e-commerce platforms make, especially when they're new, is that they make it way too difficult for customers to actually just buy a product. Imagine yourself as the customer for a second, and before you can purchase a product, you first have to click through 5 different pop-ups taking over the whole screen. When you click buy, you're asked to sign up to their website, sign up to their newsletter, and then even after navigating through all of that, you're asked to fill in a survey and make your way through all sorts of different things before you can finally confirm the purchase. That's not exactly the user experience that you should strive for in your e-commerce website. Ideally, it should take your customers less than a minute to make a purchase, because in all the extra seconds that are wasted, the customer can easily just change their mind about buying your product. Your website should be so user-friendly that even someone who's not tech-savvy can shop there. The next mistake is not understanding your customers. There were plenty of e-commerce businesses that were successful at first, but they ultimately failed because they couldn't capitalize on some of their early success. Once your products start selling, you need to know and understand what kind of customers are buying these products. So take a look at the ages of some of your customers, their geographical location, and deduce what kind of things those customers of that age group in that specific location are interested in. There's a lot of free market research available online for you to check things like that out. On top of that, you can also reach out to some of your customers via email or social media. You can ask your customers questions, email them surveys, and offer them discounts discounts for filling those things out. This can give you some valuable knowledge about your customers. Now that you have this information, you can use it to decide where you want to go next with your e-commerce business, what kind of new products you might want to sell, and what existing products you might want to stock up more on. A lot of online marketplaces will actually tell you what other things your customers are interested in and what other purchases they've made. It really depends from platform to platform, but if the one that you use gives you stats and other data about your customers, you should be sure to use that to your advantage. At the end of the day, the customers are the most important aspect of your business, and if you don't understand exactly what your customers want, your business is just not going to be successful. Before we reveal the #1 mistake that new e-commerce businesses make, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Click the bell icon to be notified every time we upload a new video, because our videos are all about teaching entrepreneurs like you how to make money online. So finally, the #1 mistake on our list is not creating an identity for your brand. So many people fail to understand that running an e-commerce business is beyond just selling products. To be successful, you have to create an identity or a brand. You need your customers to know who they're buying from, and anytime they want to buy another one of your products, they should remember your brand name. Branding is extremely important. According to a McKinsey study, almost 1/5 of all purchase decisions are influenced by a product's branding. Creating a good brand around your product is definitely going to bring a boost in sales. To create a successful brand, you need a good logo, a catchy tagline, and you need to display that wherever you can. But more importantly than that, you need something that your audience will instantly connect with. You need to showcase what your business really stands for, what your aims are, and how you're going to meet them. Think of it like a story that forms a bond between your business and your customers. Nike, for example, has their famous "Just Do It" tagline. It's related to their brand mission, which is to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. That's a message that their customers can connect with. So to these customers, Nike isn't just a brand, it represents a way of life. Now that is good branding. You should also spend a lot of your time promoting your brand on social media websites like Facebook and Instagram, of course. You should also try creating content on platforms like YouTube to help effectively promote your brand. So how can PrintBest help you? With our print-on-demand services, you can print any kind of logo or branding on a variety of different products, including t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, mouse pads, and so much more. We take care of all of your orders and shipments so you can save time, save money, and focus on growing your e-commerce business. And that's a wrap for this video. If you can think of any other mistakes a new e-commerce entrepreneur should avoid, please let us know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.